Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we went out and attacked some bases again, and it didn't go super well. We tried dropping in a anti-grain warhead and a mortar to this base here, that way we can, blow them up and then come and clean up afterwards, but it didn't quite go well, and we ended up having to flee. So it happens, but we did go and do the prison quest, go rescue the prisoners. So we did do that at least. We do have something that we have to deal with right now though. We have a psychic emitter. It's causing achy ovaries, so that's something that has to get done. Luckily it's quite easy. So we're going to just send a couple people from here, because it doesn't really matter who we send. So let's go ahead and load this up with a constructor of some kind. I'm forgetting who's constructing at this point. I know Heimdall does. So Heimdall, you can go. You can go with your mom, and 11 could go too, because why not? Was that enough room to bring the Thinger back with us? I guess we'll find out. If not, then we'll just launch another ship. Not a big deal, not a big deal. We do have some statues around. I don't know if we have anywhere to put statues other than bedrooms, but these big ones might be a little much. But if we just kind of throw them on the ground. Yeah, we don't really have room anywhere. It's fine. You guys are ready to go. Okay, good. So you guys can launch. We'll drop in at center, should probably be fine. It's not like there's much of a threat there. We'll go to world. Okay, and that should only take a second to load up too. Yeah. Okay. So what do we do? I guess we aren't getting a psychic emitter. If we leave, it does get destroyed because the map clears. So I guess we got that, but I was kind of hoping we'd get an emitter. But there's not really any other way for us to grab it. So, and we're not digging anything because it could be like way in here. Or it could be on the other side of one of these. Who knows? Either way, it's not worth our time to figure out. So you guys are free to go. We'll just launch and get out of here. And then you guys are in already. That helps. And then you guys just go back to base. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we didn't get our emitter, but it's kind of a whatever. Not much you could do about that in that situation, other than just to dig, but, what's the point? So, what does that give us else to do? We do have an outpost here. Now, that's not one that's going to expand or anything, so if we don't do it, that's not a problem. We do have some that are going to expand up here. But I'm not really worried about what's going on with the Blue Moon Corporation, because we're not dealing with them anytime soon. So, and these towns are going to be the same as these towns. Not really practical for us. So maybe we do a nice easy outpost. Maybe we do that today. So if we wanted that, now nice and easy still means that they're going to have better weapons than they used to. We also do have ourselves a poison ship here. Low priority, because it is a poison ship after all. Do we just want to get the turrets to deal with them? Get everyone back inside? Fuck it, let's do that. Hey, come in. Not even gonna get people ready. We're just gonna have them go in. We're gonna lock up. Which, this is a situation I talked about last episode where having these as different doors would be good. That way I can easily forbid these, because there's a lot of them. So then you can shoot that. Okay, and you can not shoot that no more. Shoot everything else. And this shield, now we could run out of battery here. That is a possibility. But I think overall we should be alright. Oh wow, they're all coming in with steel to refill these. Not that that's much of a concern or anything. Yeah, you guys got it. Batteries are holding up well. Temperature's holding up well. Not that there's many of them shooting or anything. But yeah, I figured it was going to be quite easy. So then these snipers... I guess that's not going to help. Let's grab these 4 turrets. And you guys can start just picking off the ship. And it'll just finish that off. So we'll do an allow all. We don't have any mech processing here. And we do have some sitting on the ground. So we're going to have to send those over at some point. We can grab these doors and unforbid them. So go nuts, guys. And then this stuff can get picked up too. And we'll do a haul urgently. It shouldn't take them long, but you never know. So we don't need that. Surgical supplier. Where's a pen? I gotta write this down because I will not remember. What's this notepad for? I got like 20 stacks of sticky notes here. That's our attack group. Okay, I'm gonna write down a reminder. Architect bionics. Get that figured out so we can actually start buying and installing them on people. Because right now, they only sell normal ones, which is no good for us. Flight Gamer's already on his way. Okay, you do your trade, and then we'll get you to check out that trader just in case. Because you never know if it just will auto fix itself. 15,000 silver is quite a bit. And that would have been the bulk goods trader. So, go to the surgical, please. And you have the expected non-architect ones. Now, we do have an architect arm. We may as well buy that. But, yeah, it's not what it's supposed to be here, so that's fine. So we'll just buy that up. Okay, that's good. And there's 15,000 silver, put us well over 700,000 still, so that's good. All right, and so I guess we should probably be pretty much ready to go. We'll just let them finish hauling that stuff around. And I'd say that's pretty good. Although it shouldn't be going outside anyways. That's because that is low. That is also low. So this needs to be a normal, which will interfere with this. So what we really need, more than anything, is that to be low. Then these accept. So we're going to want to copy that. And is there any of these that don't need? I don't think so. Other than that and that. No other ones selected. It's just the ones in here. So we can paste that. So the corpses should now go onto those. And then we'll ship them out at some point. Not really a rush or anything. It's not like we need the resources. And they're doing that. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now, that outpost, I guess it's not worth risking dropping directly into anything. So what we'll do is we'll load this up with a person. A person should be fine. Then we'll load this up with everybody else. Okay, maybe we'll do that assassination too. The Blue Moon Corp one. Because we don't really have a reason not to. You're ready for launch. Okay, so then you are going to this outpost. We're going to drop in at Edge, see what we're up against. We know that there's like 14. Oh, there's our bill. We have to make sure everyone's on the ground somewhere for this bill, or else we'll not be paying it. And we got to send back a person over at this base, so we got to remember that. So we'll deal with that in a minute. Huh. Okay. I thought it was dropping us in right there for a sec. We got some food out here. Other than that, nothing really important. Oh, a lot of steel and plasteel and a ton of food. Oh, goody. Look at this. Oh, boy. Got a bunch of uranium, too. Not too often we are finding goodies anymore. But, yeah, that's a good amount of plasteel. I'll take 1,500. So, we can't really see what they have weapon-wise because they're indoors. But there's not a lot going on here. So, I think we could just drop the ship in and just overwhelm them. Let's just drop that in right there. I think we should be fine. Even if they have some better weapon. Yeah, they're all coming out now. Oh, they're all explosives. Which seems like a bad thing, but they don't got the range. Although this is a little bit of a problem here. But we should be able to overwhelm them pretty quick. Yeah, it's all just grenades and other mild explosives. Can you make your way over to here? Can you guys just start shooting living hell out of this place? Yeah, that's what I figured. They're not going to be able to get any real dangerous shots off on us. Do we want to go around? Kill these guys? May as well grab your armor. And then you guys are free to go. Okay, so yeah, that ended up very easy. That's the problem that we're going to have, I think, is we're going to go very easy or very hard. There's not going to be a whole lot of in-between going on. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so what we need is a stockpile. I can just go right there. We're going to do an allow all so everyone can grab stuff. We're going to want to do a strip. We're going to have to do this multiple times because obviously, whoops, I didn't want haul urgently. Because obviously there's some people that are down still. And then we'll get you to come over here. So they came through that way too. I don't know how they got it. Well, they started on that side, so that would make sense. And then the rest of you are all free to go. Sorry about that. And that door there we already selected. Can you go and do that, please? Okay. So I guess we're just going to go around then. Quest complete. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. And you can't get in there because it's locked. That makes sense. And that's a dead end. Okay. And nothing. So these are slate beds. We don't want slate or limestone. We can grab these. We'll grab these. Deconstruct all that. That's a steel table. We'll grab that. You can come nowhere. I guess we don't need you, but we'll grab you down here. That's going to make more sense. Come over here. Check what's in here. Nothing. Okay, so you're good to go. And you're going to haul all that. Good. And then we have a jade statue here too. That's pretty good value. Not value, beauty. It is poor though, so that kind of sucks. But we could deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Actually, you know what? We should be similar, then deconstruct. And then we have some steel auto doors we could deconstruct as well. Okay, so that should be good. And then we'll have to, I guess, finish off. We'll do a strip as well. Okay, so that should be everything dealt with. Everything should be getting hauled in. We do have a building right here. Let's shield. Sorry, but you got to come check this out because no one else is right here. Okay, nothing. The vents, we can get rid of those. Okay, so that should be good. You guys will get that done. We should be okay to deconstruct that. Do our build now. So we want to come to this map. And we want... Doctor was it? It was whatever the original name was. I figure the easiest way to do this would be to look for their icon, but I'm not seeing it. Right there. Okay, so it's Leslie. So Leslie's going back. And that's fine. Okay, so that's you. You can go. And you're not happy, so it seems like a you problem anyway. So then our bill comes up to 52,500. Because we're keeping everyone else. We have no reason to send anyone else back. Good. Okay, and then we'll get your stuff back in 5 hours. That's not really a concern or anything. We don't need that one. So that's looking good. And then you guys are almost done this. We'll give you guys a sec. We'll head out of here. And then we'll go do that assassination. We could even get someone going to do that now. Probably wouldn't be a horrible thing. And you guys are all idle. Okay, and what we'll do here is load everyone and... we don't need you. And all the stuff on the ship. And then we'll do a shipment back at a later point. Because it's not like we need this stuff at main base getting processed. As long as we... oh, that's a lot of limestone. We don't need limestone, but we'll take that because it's worth some money. And I forget what I was just rambling on about. Oh yeah, we'll send these back at a later point. It's not a rush for it or anything. So, you know, if our stockpile ends up full, then we'll send those out. But I guarantee we're going to have a couple attacks that just go back to base anyway. So, yeah. So that's good. And steel-wise, we walked away with 3,000, plus all that plasteel and some uranium too. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. So then you guys are good to go. Yeah, that's fine. And then for our assassination, we could send anybody. So your mom is going to go fuck some people up. You can take this pod. Your mom's normally at the bottom. Because your mom's a bottom, apparently. So you can go, and you're carrying a bed with you, which is a little silly. Hey, oh, there's a reward. You got in there too quick. Okay, well, you're going with a bed, then. The way to fix that would just be to make a fuck ton of sleeping bags and have them ready. I'm also getting some weird, I guess, lag issue? Maybe, is my keyboard dying? But it's not registering my WSD instantly. It's just offset slightly. Sorry, it's really throwing me off. So you're ready to go. So we're going into the city to visit, because we're not attacking, we're just visiting. There's our helmet that we got as well, so these need to be hauled in. And then, what we need to do, just in case this goes away again, we are looking for... Mark. Now, that could be a problem. So it's Mark Judd. Because Mark's a pretty common name. Okay. Now, the problem is, too, I didn't bring a Molotov or anything like that. So we're just going to have to either punch him or shoot him. But we're at 100% ally, so this... We'd have to fuck up pretty bad for this to be a problem. And you guys are just going to be around for a little bit. Okay, so you're in. If at all possible, can we get this out of here? It'll only take you a sec. It's not like we're going in and fighting right away. So let's enter. So we're looking for Mark Judd. Mark Judd. And we're not... I was going to say, we're not going to need to go through all the buildings and look for loot or anything, because we're not going to be stealing anything. Because it'd be nice if the Blue Moon Corporation didn't hate us. So I am still probably going to have to go through buildings, just so we have more uncovered, so we could find where Mark is. So that's kind of a pain, unless he just happens to be outside. Now, we've already been in this city. It doesn't remember that we've been here, but that would have been cool if it kept all those buildings unexposed for us. There's Mark. Hey, are you Mark Judd? Mark Minor. Yes, Mark Judd. Okay, that works. Okay, let's go kill Mark Judd. I figure I'd be at this for like a half hour looking. Okay, keep an eye on Mark. I don't want him to sneak away like Riv did last time. Especially since you're in near the center, you could be anywhere. So what we need to do is... I don't know if it matters if anyone sees us do this. But if we can get somewhere outside of the line of sight of everyone, that way if for some reason we end up hostile, that way we aren't in the immediate line of sight of everyone. Because these guys... First person I click on is a Doomsday, but look at the loadout. They got 2 Doomsdays, a triple. That's not too bad overall. Surprisingly, only one of these. What else is of concern? Not that bad. Now, obviously, this isn't everyone. This is only everyone that's out here. But those numbers aren't that bad for a city anyways. Okay, so Mark, we need you to go somewhere so we can fuck you up. And you guys are all primed and ready to go, so you guys can launch. Get back to your base. And then all that will just get processed. No, not processed. Oh, they're still... It's too late now, but yeah, they forgot quite a bit of things. That sucks. Oh well, it's fine. It happens. And then your mom, just keep watching. I wish I could follow. Traitors. I want to kill them so bad. Not that they have anything on this one, but some of them are quite nice. Yeah, we'll just hang around Mark. What do you got? Glitter World. Oh, man. Not... Oh, fuck. That would be like 4 episodes ago now. We did a quest for a Glitter World hospital bed, and I left. I forgot all about it. Didn't even grab it. It's fine, though. So, yeah, the Mark situation. That's kind of a pain. We're just going to have to wait you out. I don't think it really matters, but, again, it's just more so if they happen to get hostile, it'd be nice to... you know, not have everyone in the world attack me at once, since it is only one of us. And then you guys got that hauled like crazy quick, which makes sense, really, because what else are they going to do? So we don't need to worry about this. We don't need to worry about you guys. And Mark. So you tried to go in, but you didn't. So what we can do is speed this up and just kind of follow Mark around for 20 minutes. Oh, there's our guarantee and our stuff. So our guarantee was kind of crap, but to be fair, we didn't pay for that in the first place. And there's all your stuff. So we could just do an allow all, and that will get brought in. Okay, don't lose Mark. Don't lose Mark. Can't you just go in? Just walk in? That's all we need is the slightest of walks? We could just go. Let's go. Let's go. And you're going to sleep, maybe? No? So our best bet is to make it so it's as little hits as possible. What is the Gauss Lance's damage? Because we know the Gauss rifle... Oh, sorry, the Gauss rifle's damage. Because we know the Gauss Lance is only a 20, which isn't super great for this. But it is the most likely to kill in the least amount of shots. Because a stabby stab would take a while. You don't have armor either. Don't go outside. Okay. So that dropped us 25. Motherfucker. That was a terrible shot. Okay. Are you gonna bleed? You have 20 hours. You'll just bleed out. Unless you patch yourself, which is entirely possible. I think that's what you're doing right now. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it. So maybe we just do another shot anyway, because that's going to be a problem. We could see if you get infected, but fuck that. Okay, Mark. Okay, Mark, go for another good shot, please. Okay, and we're down to a 50 now. Okay, well, they're not hostile. We got a bit. We just got to get this hit. Damn it. Get the kill. And you're patching yourself up again. So that's arm and leg. We haven't even got a body shot. We might piss them off. There you go. Okay, so you're down. So at least you're not going to patch yourself up. So we just got to wait for 10 hours. You'll be good to go. You have a charged sniper rifle too. Can I pick that up? Too heavy. I think it's safe to pick these up. Still too heavy? Oh, we're carrying a super pod. That super pod's probably fine to go down. Yeah, no, you don't care. We'll pick this up. I also know that some of the silver and steel around are safe. You don't know what, but some of them are technically safe. But either way, so we're just gonna wait out Mark. Assuming no one else comes in, patches you up, that should be fine. So let's speed this up and just wait out the timer. Your mom's getting quite hungry, so you do have food. We just got to make sure that you're not going out and eating their food, which shouldn't be a problem, but I do think it causes problem because people will try to pick it up and put it in their inventory, which then counts as stealing. Okay, that's good. So come back down to Mark. We'll just wait it out. We should probably pick this up too. There's no reason not to, just in case we need that food. We can put Mark into the ship. I wonder what would happen if we put Mark in the ship and we left. I bet it would just be a fail. But that would be pretty funny. Either way, we're just going to wait a minute. 7 hours left, not a big deal. I'm just worried about your mom. Because she's basically just got to wait it out. So we're down to 4 hours, and your mom's getting a little antsy. She's been undrafting herself so she could go play pool. We're a couple hours left. Those are all singles, yeah. We're a couple hours left on the bleed out 3. So I'm hoping you'll go play pool for a bit, and then by the time we're done and ready to go, you'll be good. Because you should be safe. We just gotta watch you. I'm afraid of you picking up the wrong thing. I was also, while I had some time off camera, I was looking at the charged sniper rifle, because obviously that's an alternative to the mechanoid sniper rifle that we were looking at, because the mechanoid sniper rifle did 88 damage and has a 50 range, and I figured it's going to be hard to beat that for snipers. But the charged sniper is also a good one. It's definitely a lot different, so I'm not sure if it's better, but it's different. So its shoot time is a little bit quicker than the mech's sniper rifle. I think the mech sniper rifle is 3.5 and 3.5, where this is 3.5 and 2.3. Accuracy is pretty much the same for the most part. Our range is 49, so it's only one shorter. But where it really makes a difference is, one, our armor penetration is 38 instead of 88. Damage is 25 instead of 88 as well, but it is a 3-round burst. So overall DPS should be about the same, but it might actually be better to use the charged snipers just because they get those 3 shots off So, you know, if you hit 2 of the 3, you still end up doing 50 damage to multiple body parts, but it might end up working better. I'm not sure, really. Kind of a tricky thing. We could just do multiple different kinds and see. So we have an hour left. Your mom should be fine sleeping. Because she just stole that bed off. Well, she didn't steal it. It was her bed. But I think that should be all right. For 0.9 hours. Oh, can we just get on with this? I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes watching. Okay, so Mark's down to the last little bit. So we'll come up and get ourselves ready to go. Because you should die any second and they might go hostile. So there's your death. So, that assassination is not done. Huh. Okay. So, if they're dead, and we didn't get the credit for it, what do we do? We just give it a minute. Oh, there it goes. Yep, just give it a minute. And that didn't add any more hostilities. So we're ready to go. Your mom, you can just go. You're free. Hey, I don't want you. Don't touch that bed. That's fucking useless. Cancel that. Fuck. I know what the issue is. No, it's not that you remember that there. Okay, fine. We'll let you do it. We'll let you do it. It's all good. I am curious, though, what's causing my WSD lag. Because it's definitely something... It might be that we have so many idle people. But that's not something I'm used to. And it's really throwing me... It feels really bad. So you are... Your mom, you're going back to this base. So that was a successful assassination. Blue Moon doesn't even hate us. So we got that going for us. We are done for today. I know we're a little bit short on the episode because I don't know how long it really took me to do that. We will just continue on for a short time. What we could do is, even though we don't really need it, we can load this up, get that going over, since, you know, we're going to be sitting here anyway. So, we can send over all of our textiles. We definitely want the meds here. We'll send over all the drugs that has no reason to be here. The high explosive shells we don't need because we have the anti-grain warheads here. Steel, I know that we have 16,000 here. It's a little bit much, but it should be fine. We'll keep 200 uranium here. And we shouldn't really need plasteel either, so we can do 1,500, send that over as well. All these blocks except for granite can go because granite's the only one we're using here. Statues. We don't really have much use for them anywhere, but at least out of here, we don't need to worry about them. And then I'll go and get all these clothing set up too. The wood staying. Okay, so that's going to be all the stuff, except for the silver as well, because there's no reason to send that. And colonists are assigned, so that's going to take them a little bit. Not that we're in a rush or anything. It's not any people or anything. So that'll get loaded up and sent over here. We don't need none of this. The combat trader is not one that I did. We haven't got orbital factory. What we need right now is the orbital factory so we can see what our weapon situation is like. Well, not what it's like, because we're looking at our options. I'm going to say that the mechanoid sniper rifle is going to be our best. We do also have the marksman rifle, which I looked. It's not very good. It's low damage. Its range is 41. We're not going to do any good for that. The Gauss lances are out of the question now for sure. The armor penetration is good, but there's no reason to use this over the mech one. I think it mostly comes down to the mechanoid sniper rifle, which is pretty good overall. The biggest difference between this and the charge sniper is how the shots are laid out. Time-wise, it's actually about a second, because that's a 2.3. Yeah. So it's about a second difference. We could just do a mix. A mix is probably the best option. Have 2 different kinds of snipers. And if there's another sniper out there, that might be another good option. We could take a look at that, but I think those are going to be where our options are going to be between. And then obviously armor, we got to figure that one out. It was also recommended that I move one of our infinite chem fuel reactors to this base. That way there's always fuel here for the ships. I would, except the chem fuel reactors are so utterly pathetic that they're not even worth considering for our fuel production. Because we're getting 75 every, I think it's like 10 days. So we use 75 on a single trip for a single ship. So there's not really much point. The only reason we have them is because we got them for free and there's no reason to just do anything else with them. But yeah, there's no point moving them places for any reasons. So we don't need this. We don't need the pharma trader. We don't need that. Everyone is idle, which is fine because we're not needing them to do anything anyways. These corns are not getting harvested. They've been there for a while. That's because their grow zone was removed by accident when we did this building in here. So we're going to want that no sowing, but we do want that harvested. That way we can get our crops finished up. And then we're going to sit idle on crops for a while because we got more than enough food sitting around. And you guys are done. That actually wasn't too painful. Okay, so I can get launched, go up to this base. Come on, WSD. Yeah, thank you. Get me there. That time it didn't even register it. It might just be there's too many idle people for the game. Because not too often you have this many. And then I'm not sure how many items that was total. We should be within a safe limit. But it's probably going to be about 200. It's only 150. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, we have 55,000 steel here. That's nice. We're gonna need so much of it that, like, that seems like a lot. But if you look at the cost of even just, what's something, we're using even just the shredders. Even just the shredders are like 200 steel. And we got 20 of them, so there's 4,000 steel right there. And that's not even half of it. that's nothing. The big ones, like 600 steel for these heavy turrets over here. I don't know where they are. The screen keeps moving unexpectedly, so I'm done for this for today because this is actually really bad. So next episode, I don't know what we're gonna get people to do because we're in that weird spot where we can technically go out and kill people and we can lose 1 or 2 for an attack, and that's not really a big deal because these are expendables. I don't care. The problem is I don't like dying. And I know that we need to get the better weapons to effectively destroy bases. But we're in a kind of a weird spot where we can't really go and do stuff until we get that new weapon loadout. And we're just not getting lucky with our traders. The main reason I'm looking at the combat supplier might not be bad because they do carry like 10 of weapons too. But the reason I'm looking at the orbital factory is I know that they'll have a good amount of weapons because I set them. They should have like 20 or 30 of a whole lot of different variety of weapons. So that's going to be where our best bet is to get what we want. But either way, we're going to have to just hold off on attacks until we could deal with that. In the meantime, I do have plans for little fiery spots right here and over here. That way we have better line of sight and coverage over this map tile. So maybe we'll go and do those. And this base is just going to sit idle. There's nothing that we need you doing anyway. We do got to get that ship back here, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, we're just not quite... It's such a bad thing to say. We're not quite ready for these towns yet. But once we get our snipers, we'll be good. Either way, that's going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and hope you all have a great day. See ya.